Hello out there. Welcome to Tarot for Men. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. I'm so excited, by the way, because this is the first video I'm doing. So wish me luck. Okay, everyone, this month is going to start with some very powerful energy with a new moon in Libra. If you see here, this is the sign of the sun, the masculine energy, and this is sign of the moon, or the sign of the moon, the feminine energy. And this little 4 here is symbolic of Jupiter. In astrology, Jupiter is representative of abundance, generosity, expansion, opportunity, good luck. It's just a really great energy. And to have this planet so close to the luminaries, to the sun and the moon for the new moon, is actually quite rare. So this mathematical configuration here is definitely beneficial. It's definitely rare, and you definitely want to take advantage of it. So for Libras, this is definitely going to impact your relationship, right? It could be a business relationship because Jupiter is also reflective of business and the legal system. So if you're a lawyer, you'll probably do very, very well. But whatever sign you happen to be, Aries, Pisces, Sag, any sign, you're gonna receive the energy here. You're gonna receive the good luck from here. It's just gonna be in a different area of your life, right? It could be your family, it could be your finances, it could be your love life, it could be your creative life, your artistic life. In some way or another, you are going to feel the influence of this, most likely. This, really kind of hopeful energy with this new moon in Libra. Now, for the first 2 weeks, it's going to be the strongest, right? So you really want to take advantage of these first 2 weeks of October to take advantage of this energy, because that's when it's going to be the strongest. And then keep in mind that whatever transpires for this first 2 weeks will set the tone for the entire year. Right, for the entire year. So it just will be in a particular area of your life, right? If you're not a Libra, for example, if you're a Virgo, then it probably will impact your financial life. If you're Leo, it will impact your communications. If you're Cancer, it will impact your family, your home life, and so on. So this is all astrology based, very general here, but just to give you an idea that it will impact your life, right? This new moon energy, good luck with relationships, everything that's Libra domain, negotiation, win-win situations. So don't be afraid to compromise. Don't be afraid to come to a consensus. Don't be afraid to kind of, see where the other person is and see how you can come to an agreement, because it definitely will be beneficial for you in the end, likely with Jupiter here so close in mathematical degree. Okay, so that's the energy that's setting off the month of October. And again, take advantage of the first 2 weeks of October, because that's when this energy will be the strongest. You want to take advantage of this rare, I can't emphasize it enough, this rare mathematical configuration of Jupiter being so close to mathematical degree to the new moon in Libra. Okay. So moving on, we're going to move to the tarot reading, because tarot is also correlated with astrology, and the new moon in Libra is correlated to the Two of Swords in the early degrees of Libra. So as you can see, this woman looks like she knows what she wants. She looks like she knows something that you don't know, right? And looks like she means business. So this may mean that there may be a woman like this in your life that may, enter your mental landscape in a very important way for the month of October, right? If you've been dating a woman for a while or dating a woman for a long while, she may come to a point where she'll give you an ultimatum, right? There may be a decision that needs to be made that you've been kind of holding off on, right? And it may come to a point where you just can't hold off any longer, because if you aren't ready to make a decision, she's going to make it for you. And That may not be so good because she might make a decision that might not be in your best interest. So it will behoove you, especially if you're Libra, but whatever sign you are, if that's the case, to step back from the situation, get an objective point of view, right? Because Libra is also about being objective so that you can get away from her energy, right? Because she could be a little manipulative, right? She could be a little mentally manipulative, psychologically manipulative, because she knows what she wants and she knows how to push your buttons, right? And you just may not know like what's going on behind her, in her thoughts, right? What's going on in her head. So step back from that, and again, focus on you. Focus on what you want. Focus on the pros and the cons, right? And just get clarity about what you want. And then when you get clarity, come back. Be forthright, because swords are forthright. They're very forthcoming. Be honest and clear about your decision. And then it'll be so much easier to go on from there, right? She may be okay with it. She may not be thrilled with your decision, but she may be okay with it, or she may not be. But even if she's not, at least you will have peace of mind, right? That's another way of interpreting this card is this is actually the quintessential peace card in the tarot deck. It's a place of coming to a truce, you know, and coming to a compromise, coming to a peace, right? A mental peace. So you won't be able to do that though if you let her kind of, you know, snag you in to whatever is going on. You got to get out of that. Get untangled from that. You know, use however much time you need. Not too much time, but enough time, right? So that you can come back, you can make a clear-cut decision and move on. Okay, another way of interpreting this card is that there may be a woman in your life who you're really intrigued by in an intellectual way. You want to get to know her better, and she may be hard to get to know. There may be something, you know, in her past or something about her. There's just a mysteriousness about her. You can kind of see that. And maybe, you know, she's been hurt before, right? And she's a little guarded, and it's difficult to kind of get through to her, right? There may be a woman in your life like that. And so the way to get through to this woman is to see if you can spark an intellectual connection with her, right? This is a woman who looks like she means business. She knows what she wants, right? And she knows how to play the game. She's kind of like Megyn Kelly, right? She has that Megyn Kelly energy about her, the Fox News journalist. And so that may actually really intrigue you. You're like, wow, she really is not afraid to counter me. She can hold her own. And if you can find a way to kind of, you know, let her know that you're okay with that, and and step into that territory, you may be sweetly delighted about what transpires in the mental connection that you make, right? So that's another way of interpreting this card, is coming to a meeting of the minds with a woman who's very psychologically intriguing. Maybe you're used to dating women who are a little more lighthearted, fun, you know, who they just really don't have any kind of seriousness about, you know, the way they think or their philosophy of life. And this woman is different. She has some substance to her, right? And so if that's the case, then definitely move forward with her. But the way you're going to go forward with her is through respecting her, right? And really making an effort to get a clear mental connection with her. Another interpretation of this card is that maybe you've come to a point where you just need to make a decision, inside your own mind about something important in your life. Most likely a relationship because of the Libra influence, but it could be about anything. It could be an inner conflict, right? Of, okay, do I want to move, or do I want to stay, or do I want to, stay single, or do I want to give this relationship a chance, or do I want this, or do I want that? And you may have come to a point where you feel like, wow, you're tired of going back and forth with it, and you just want some clarity, and you just want to make a decision, right? So if that's the case, again, take a step back to think about your options, right? And then don't be afraid to take a risk and go forward in a clear direction with whatever the matter may be at hand. Okay, so that again is the general influence happening for every sign of the zodiac for October, and especially it's going to be significant for Libras, right? Since it is your birthday season. Happy birthday, all you Libra men. And I hope you enjoyed your first reading. If you would like a more detailed and accurate reading based on your exact birth time and day, then I'd love to give you a monthly reading to give you more information about how this energy is going to impact you with an important decision in your life and the new moon in Libra that I discussed earlier. Just email me at tarotformen@gmail.com. And again, this is a business venture, so I am open to your generosity, I'm open to your positivity, and I'm open to your support. Thank you so much for watching, and best of luck with the woman in your life. Bye.